Alright, hello everybody, this is IBGIdera again with another YouTube video coming at you. This one is basically about EOC, and now you guys may be wondering what is all of this. Now I'm quickly going to just, go through it and explain to you guys some of the spells, some of the powers and what they do, and how you're going to get good at EOC. Now basically, first things first, you'll see all of your spells. Now you'll notice something. You'll notice that like the little attack, the little sword thing, I don't think I can show you over there, no. But you see the little sword. Now that's the attack skill, which if you'll notice has the same symbol. Now that's the level of attack required to use these spells. Next to it is the amount of momentum required to cast this spell, or attack, or whatever you choose to call it. I believe they call it these abilities, which is kind of weird. But yeah, and then you'll have your ultimate abilities, which is something that you want to use. That's your most powerful attack. Now notice up in the top right corner of the description, these will be your special, or that's the cooldown of it. Now that's how long you have to wait between each move. See, if you notice, some of the simpler attacks, 3-second cooldown, 15-second, 30 seconds. And now we'll go through them all. Now this one, as you'll see next to the little sword, is 2H, which clearly just means two-hander. So the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you have a two-hander. Now that's pretty simple and straightforward as it is. And see, 2X, so now you guys are going to be able to wield two one-hand weapons. And some of them, like these, I can't do because, you know, I'm not some special player. I'm just your average player, guys. Only 157 combat. So if you notice, yes, it does show your combat now, and it will show your weakness. So, for example, since I'm in full Verax, then my weakness is magic because these have a high, like, weakness to magic. And you'll notice your armor has level to it now, which sort of the higher the level, the better. And something else you may notice is my health points. Now my hit points are quite a bit higher. I believe they are 7250 with full Verax. Now next to it, it says the life bonus. Now this is added on to your base HP level, which mine is 77. Now that 77 is 770, as you already know, and you will add 840 and what, like, I think it's only the actual armor. So you'll add 840, 1680, 1260, 180, and 210. And you're going to add all of that together to basically add on to your health bonus. Everything else will still work the same. You'll notice that you do not have a spec bar anymore, which is replaced instead by all of these specials. Now you can choose here. Now you get to pick which XP you want. This is basically your controlled attack. Your attack, strength, and defense is basically just going to be your controlled methods. Attack is basically, you know, attack, you just get attack XP, strength, strength XP, defense. Now in here you'll notice magic and defense basically adds defense only XP from spellcasting. And that is true with range too. But basically I'm just going to be doing attack right now, so that's no big deal. And you'll notice how mine is set up right now. And that is mostly, in my opinion, are the most effective ones together. You see, I would normally start with, like, at least is my opinion so far, I would start with a backhand, which stuns your target for about 3 seconds. And then I would follow up with this one, which is in the strength tab, which is this right here, this punish, because it increases your damage if your target is stunned. So basically, while they are stunned, you're going to go ahead and hit them with this. If you notice, these also have, instead of the attack symbol, they have just the strength symbol, which is fine. But see, we're going to go ahead and add those and put them down here. You'll have your dots, or damage over time attacks, which, for example, you'll just put down here too. I don't think I have any currently on, but then again, I've only logged on for a couple minutes, so I think I'm going to go ahead and slap this up here instead of something stupid like this. Now, when you're not in combat, a pretty effective one, if you don't have much food with you or you used all your food, is this regenerate. This takes all of your bar and begins to slowly drain it, but it will in fact heal you. And you'll see they added a couple other health ones which require certain constitution levels, but you basically unlock them all at 25, which lets you change from multi-combat to single combat when you're in the wilderness. So this is good for PvPers to prevent getting, you know, rushed by a whole group of people. On here is the defense side, which I'm not really doing much of because I don't have a shield. But you see it has your defense level, and if it requires a shield or not, what percent spec it uses. The only ones I really have up there right now are this anticipation and provoke. Provoke is basically like a taunt, so everything will attack you. Anticipation now, that is sort of like, it takes some of the damage down, so some of the damage you take, this is effective if you're getting hit really hard, or effective going into a boss mode. Since now your prayers don't completely defend you from things. So you'll see you still have all your regular prayers, just with a little bit neater of a look. And whenever you attack something on this button right here, if you don't have your combat experience up, it'll show your target versing you, and it should show their weakness. Now let's get on to the actual fighting. I'm just at these little spiders just to test it. So basically, oh, and by the way, if you guys were wondering, I have Hurricane and Quake down here because those are AoE attacks, which are attack the whole area. Now it takes a little bit to build up some momentum. You'll probably just want to put, you just get some dots on them. Well, this is a little bit more effective if your enemy's a bit higher in health, or dots, which is my dismember here. So pretty much you're just going to work your way around the room, getting some momentum up. And I usually just do, well, if I don't want to hit them, which I've noticed you hit a lot harder in this, so I'll do like, well, damn, hang on. I'll backhand it, and then I'll do this one, so I add some more damage. And then I usually move down the list till I get some spec built up. Now, we're going to go ahead and just do Hurricane to show you guys what an AoE is. Now, this one's going to attack everybody nearby, see? So I'm going to kill all of these, which is a pretty nice added bonus there. And then here's another one that'll do that, which is this Quake. And that'll attack things within the area. I guess there really wasn't anything nearby. And then you have Cleave, which, if you've ever played World of Warcraft, this is the exact same attack as in World of Warcraft. Cleave. It attacks things that are pretty close by, but it's a pretty short range. Hurricane's probably got the most range. And you'll see that.